It's Online Biz Real Talk today, and we have an incredible subject for you with some of my incredible business partners from all over the world. We have a special guest today coming from Kelowna, my hometown. She's going to be going first today, but our subject is what are some tips on staying focused on your goals and dreams? Especially in this business, what are some tips to even staying focused in this business? A lot of times people lose focus on their goals and dreams, and then their goals and dreams seem to be so far out of reach. And we're going to give you some tips on how you can stay focused and what are some things you can do to literally make some progress with those goals. Okay, every day some progress. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss this, and also stay tuned because we have an incredible opportunity for you to earn online. This is what we do, but we're gonna give you some good information today. So welcome all. God bless you. I'm so excited to have you all here, and we have a full house today. So Des, that's who I was speaking about. Des, why don't you introduce yourself for us?
Hi.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your story, and give us some tips how you can stay focused.
Awesome. Thank you, Georgia. Hi, I'm Dezarae, and I'm a digital business owner from Kelowna, BC, Canada. And my partner and I, Alex, we started our digital business back in January of 2022. We also have a 6-year-old or almost 6-year-old daughter. Turning 6 next week. It's so crazy. And before starting our digital business, I was feeling stuck both personally and financially, and was just looking for a way to earn some extra income. And I just didn't want our future to be determined by somebody else. If COVID taught us anything, it's that everyone needs another source of income. And we needed a plan B. Definitely needed a plan B. So the universe was listening, and we came across this opportunity that's really changed our life, and it's been a game changer. So, it's really helped me grow so much. It's taught me, the training is so amazing and so straightforward. The community is so welcoming, and they really just want you to succeed. And it's just been so amazing to just push myself outside my comfort zone and learn new skills, and then of course to be earning another source of income is the goal. So and also just to be able to help and mentor other people to achieve their goals is so rewarding. And so for me, ways that I stay focused on my goals and my dreams. Every year in the beginning of the year, we, do our own little vision board and make it super artistic and fun, and to visualize, where we see ourselves in short-term and long-term goals. And, that really comes down to journaling, every day if you can in the morning, and visualizing where you see yourself. And, I often listen to ebooks and follow people who inspire me and give me, tips and tricks just like this to help me stay motivated. And then having, my coach, you, Georgia, to help me stay motivated and to hold me accountable for achieving those goals has been really beneficial. And then I also, I'm pretty, consistent, and I have a schedule to help me stay on task. Those are things that really help me, and I will, help share with all of my mentees when along their journey as well.
I love that. That's wonderful. Like you have so much going for you. You have so much going on in your life.
I do.
And yeah, I know.
That's what I love about this business, is that it just runs for me in the background. All, the automated systems, I could be busy, doing stuff around the house, enjoying, the beautiful Okanagan lake here. And, I'm getting leads and buyers coming in, and it's just amazing to see the whole system come together.
Yeah, because I remember when we first had our coaching call, you're purchasing a house, you're moving, you're working for your dad, like there's a million things, but you was able to bring this business into your life, and now you have it set up for you to the point where you're literally, like you said, getting leads, getting
Hmm.
buyers
Hmm.
while you're still living your life. I
Yeah.
see you all the time at the beach with your daughter. I see
Yes.
you and your hubby, just going and doing fun musical things or going with friends, or you're always able to still live life and have this. But the thing is just because it's running for you doesn't mean you're not focused.
Yeah.
You're still working at it when you have your time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so easy because it's digital. It's in my pocket. Like I can be, at the beach and I can check my phone quickly. Oh, respond to that person inquiring, and then back to having fun. So it's not like I have to be stuck in an office space, 9 to 5. I make my own schedule. It's flexible. And that's like one of the best things that I love about it. And then just to be more present, doing the things we love. We're going away on a family trip this weekend. I don't have to ask for time off, just doing it. So yeah, it's amazing.
Well, Theo's showing his view, obviously. He's showing
Yeah,
how beautiful his view is.
I was gonna comment there, Desiree. You said you have a like, having the vision and the field, to see something, and I was gonna say, well, I joined this business for like about a year and something ago, and my vision was, yes, to be in my land, paid off the land, and then to be working there and just thinking, hey, all I gotta do is build a house in that land, and it's paid off. It's already under my name. So meaning that I'm out here, I'm working on my land every day, and in the back the business works, right? And it's amazing. It's just like out of the blue, I popped up about a year ago. I said to myself, what is the point of maybe spending 8 to 12 hours in construction when you can spend at least 4 hours consistently in this business, or even 2 hours a day or 1 hour a day,
Hmm.
and it'll still run for you and it'll still work, right? for
Yeah,
for so
exactly.
many of us. Yeah, yeah. That was a good. That was wonderful.
Thank you. And congrats to you. That's amazing as well.
Thank you.
Well, why don't you go ahead, and I'd like to welcome Jazz. He just arrived. So why don't you go ahead, Theo, and introduce yourself for us. Tell us a little bit about your journey, your story, what kind of work you've done, and how you got to where you are, and give us some tips on how you stayed focused, even though there was so much noise in your life
Oh,
from others as you started this business.
so much noise. Yes. I don't know. I mean, let's see. Hi everybody. My name is Tiro Vivancos Hernandez. Started this business about a year and a half, or maybe 2 years, I would say right now. Long journey, loud journey too. When I came across this business, I didn't stay quiet. I didn't say, oh, it's something. No, I went and I screamed to the top of everybody. I said, I found something. I'm gonna quit this job. I'm gonna move into a mansion. I'm gonna become rich. I'm gonna have my own, life. And people told me like everything, and like when you are loud, you're gonna get the consequences, right? But there's a tip for you right there to stay focused. I mean, when there's in this world, people are gonna drag you down. People are gonna drag you down because you're doing what they are afraid to do. So what they're you know what you're doing, they're going to tell you it's a scam. They're going to tell you it's something fake. It's something, it's something not good for you. So one of the focuses, stay. I always used to say, an analogy about the eagle. Have the mind of an eagle. You guys we're all eagles. If you want to be your own boss, if you want to quit your 9 to 5, you stay away. You fly high. You stay away from the other noise, from all the other birds, from crows, from pigeons, from whatever. You just stay high. You focus on your target, and you just keep going. You keep going. You swoop down and you get it from far away. Meaning, don't listen to the haters. There's a lot of people out there that are gonna bring you down. Listen to yourself and what you want. Another way to focus also is to believe in what you're doing, and just keep going. And if you feel like you're out of stress, pick about a couple of days a week workout. I'll keep your mind focused on anything you're doing. It'll keep your stress out. You should work out a little bit. yeah, and a lot more things, I would say, but I must keep it short. Here, see, as I'm like right now, as we're here right now, my business is running in the back, and I have all the time to do what I want. In my business, I don't have to go knocking door to door. I don't have to sell anything. I don't have to accumulate products. I don't have to do anything of that. We get paid. I think in Spain we get paid straight. I think like money is straight deposit. I think. I mean, I don't know, Georgia. You would say no? Yeah, we do, and
Direct deposit.
direct deposit. Yeah, and in Canada you get checks. You get T4s. So it's a legit business. The business that's been here for about six years now. It's got six streams of income, and it seems to work. So everybody, um, you guys have a wonderful night. I gotta go. Okay. Don't forget to check out our free workshop if you're interested in any of our websites. We will be your mentors, and Georgia Williams will be our coach. All right. You guys take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so he's literally living his dream. The thing is that's all he talked about was his land and building a home there and paying it off. And when you talk about something so much, you stay focused. You know where your vision is. And just like he said, keeping active. That's what he's doing right now. He's working on his land. He's literally cleaning it, fixing it up, getting it ready, right, to build upon it. And his mother has a house there. So the fact that this business was able to help him do that and was able to help him retire from construction is absolutely incredible. To me, it's mind blowing. Um, the thing is even if that happens, this is my advice to all my business partners and to anybody who's an entrepreneur, anybody who wants to do something, um, productive, and they have a goal, they have an achievement that they want to achieve. Uh, don't stop once you get to that top. Okay, climb another mountain. Go full force. Never stay stagnant. Keep going. Keep working on your goals and your dreams. So, yeah, thank you, everyone. Even though he left, and thank you, Des. Okay, so why don't you go ahead, Paulo? Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey, and give us some tips on how you stay focused, on how you succeed in the online world, or you crush your goals and your dreams in any aspect.
No, definitely. Thanks, Georgia. And I like that last point that you brought up about not, once you reach one goal, just keep going and going, because you see that quite often with a lot of people who've reached the goal, they stop and they stay stagnant. And when you're sitting on a gold mine, it's like you want to keep going because there's so much regardless of the money that we can get with this business, it's so much with the money that we can use towards helping other people. And that's what's my driving factor of starting this business. And I started this business 6 years ago, and I'm Paulo Perlez. I was born in the Philippines, grew up in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, live here in Vancouver, British Columbia, and I've been a nurse for over 20 years now. And so I started this because I burnt out twice in my nursing career. And if anyone's ever burnt out in any career, regardless if it's healthcare or not, it's the worst feeling ever, because it's like you're just not hating going to work, you're hating coming home as well, because you're exhausted, you're tired. You don't want to spend time with family or friends because you're exhausted. You just want to focus on yourself and just maintain what you can just to survive. And that's what I was living. And so I knew something had to change, and that's why I looked in the online space to find something better, because the routine that I was doing, I felt like I was just like, I just couldn't get out of this tunnel. I just kept feeling like the light at the end of the tunnel was getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer until I found this business. Because as as people that I've got to know within this business who are making 4, 5, 6 figures a month in this business, it's sparks a new light into your life. You're able to feel like you can dream again. You're able to feel like you can actually make those dreams into reality. And so with the tips that I've learned over the years of being a business owner and entrepreneur and still, working my career, one of the major things I've figured out was prioritizing your tasks. Even as nurses, we are learned to triage if at any given situation, something happens to a patient, you've got 6 patients and something becomes critical or one of them becomes critical, that person go to right away and you change your whole day. Same thing with this business. If something comes up, I learn how to triage. And I teach that to my mentees as well, because it's a skill set that I developed in my career that I don't mind teaching other people how to do that. And the other thing I do is I create a schedule. And so schedules can be difficult to follow, but if you have your phone, I use the calendar feature quite often. And a lot of those things are like, okay, in the morning, I'll do my affirmations. After that, I have to do a couple phone calls. After that, I'll check my business. And then I start my work. And then at lunchtime, I work out at the gym. And then after I'm done that, I go back to work. And then after I'm done work, I will work on the business a bit and then spend time with my partner. And I schedule everything from my personal to my day job to my business into my calendar, because I find the moment you put it down on paper or on your phone, it's concrete. And the thing though too is you have to learn to be flexible as well too. So if you don't get to a task, don't be hard on yourself. Learn to just move it along. And so like if I didn't make the gym at lunchtime, I could push it down to later in the evening, or I could possibly push it down to the next day. So learn to be flexible, be patient in order to be able to achieve your goals. The other thing too is you want to minimize distractions when you're doing this business. We're in this world now full of distractions. Everywhere that we go, every step that we take are full of distractions. So if you're focused on your business, when you start working your business, figure out your distractions. So is your phone a distraction? Is music a distraction? Is TV or kids a distraction? So if any of those are a distraction, with your phone, it's easy to do. You can put your phone aside and just or turn notifications off. Because if you're working on business and you are needing to work on your phone, turn notifications off so you don't get distracted. If you're on your computer working on your business, put your phone away and then just focus on the business. And a lot of this time, it can only be like 15, 20, 30 minutes that you're using to work on this business. It's not much time. It goes by pretty quick. So learn to figure out what your distractions are so that you can help yourself get those tasks done quickly. The other thing too is learning to say no to people or to events or anything that is not going to help you get ahead in your business. A lot of times it can be difficult, but if you just learn to say no, then it's easier for you to be able to stay focused. So like if things come up on the weekend, if there are a couple things that come up and like you want to be able to hang out with somebody, and so let's say it's an event that's happening and it's a 6-hour event, you can say no to them and say, I can't show up in the first 2 hours because I want to focus on my business, and then show up afterwards and reward yourself for working on your business. So that's what I've learned over the years of just being able to say no and put my foot down and be like, no, I've got to do my business, and then I will meet up with that person, or don't meet up with that person at all, or do an event, because I look at my business as the fuel, the driving factor that is going to support me down the road in the future. That's going to help me financially and increase my time freedom in the long run. So I try my best not to let anything disturb it, because as all of us in this community know, and for those who are watching this live or watching replay, we've seen people within our community where their lives have changed because they're working multiple day jobs or one stressful day job, but then as their business becomes bigger and they're earning more money out of it, they transition from full-time job to doing this business full-time, and eventually doing it full-time, where they're basically having more time freedom to be able to hang out with their family, spend quality time with their family and friends, and be able to knock off all those things on their bucket list or checklist, because this business allows them to do that. And as Dezarae pointed out before, that you're not tied to a boss or having to get permission off of somebody to take time off, because you can do it with this business. So yeah, that's it. I will end it there. I can say more, but I know I'm sure Marcelle, Jazz, and Adipiju might want to be able to add other extra things onto that.
Thank you, Paulo. Yeah, you're so right about scheduling it in to your Google Calendar. So anybody who's not tech savvy, when you get a Gmail, like if you have a Gmail, you sign into your Gmail on your phone, you're like automatically logged into Google Calendar. Google Calendar is really good. So if you don't have the app, download the app, Google Calendar. And if you don't have Google Calendar and you don't want to even use it, just use your calendar on your phone. It's going to remind you. It creates events. I like Google Calendar because I can bring it up on all of my different, laptops, different devices. So what we do is we will set a date, like this online biz talk. I do it we have a Spanish one now, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, just to, go over topics and do fun little things like this. Get out there, show people what we're doing, and show them we're real, right? We ain't going nowhere. We're going to help you every step of the way to success. And I put it on my calendar, and it continues to remind me a half an hour beforehand, mind you, that this online biz talk, or it reminds me I got an appointment with my business partner, it reminds me that I have an event, I'm doing something. Honestly, at this point, I have my business like pretty much running for me. I'm well established. Okay, I've been well established 6 years. But in the beginning, you take your time and you focus on your goals in this business. And it took me about 2.5 months to really focus and to get where I am. If anybody is watching right now, I will assure you, if you work on this business 2-3 hours a day for the first couple months, you're going to hit a state in this business where you're unstoppable, where you're going to make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 months. I know it. I've seen it for myself. I continue to make that when I'm only growing. The more time you put into it, and the more you establish yourself on all these different platforms, and you start to get yourself more exposed, and people start to see your ads, and they start to buy in, and you start to make bigger money. So that's what I've done. And now it's just like all automated, because I can put out one post, repost, and it can go on to all these different platforms, because I literally have an app that does it all for me that I pay like $15 for. I don't own the app. I don't own the company. I literally pay $15. How crazy is that? So thank you for that, Paulo. That was amazing. Okay, Marcelle, how are you doing, girl? Long time no see. Why don't you introduce yourself for us? Tell us a little bit about the subject. How do you stay focused on your goals and your dreams? Give us some tips.
Thank you so much, Coach Jojo. Hi. Okay, my name is Marcelle. I'm a mom to 5 beautiful children. I live in Mississauga, Ontario. I used to be a personal support worker, and now I'm proud to be a mentor and a business owner. So, to stay focused, for me, all I think about my goal, what I want in life. So, and with my business, I know what I want from it, because when I used to work before, I know how miserable I was. I know how I used to be. But since I have my own business now, I try to schedule myself. Not that I try, I schedule myself to, work on my business, spend more time on my business. And it's easy for me because my children, they are big. So I just tell them, now mommy have to do something. You have to take care of a business. So they really like give me my time, and I have my time, I have my space. So I really don't let anything like in right now to disturb me, because I really know what I need to accomplish on my business. I know how important this business is to me, to my life. So yeah, that's the thing for me. I won't say much on that.
I love that. I love how just real you are. You're so genuine, and everything that you've been accomplishing, it's like it's so effortless to you. It's like you just know. You just go ahead and follow the training. If you need some help, you reach out to us, you ask for help. And you're such an inspiration for many people. Bro, keep going. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your testimony. Did you want to add anything else, Paulo, before you get going? 'Cause I know you have an appointment.
No, other than just watch our free information webinar because today is Tuesday, so we have it at 5 p.m. Pacific time. If you can't make it, then watch the replay video. But yeah, if you see any of this video and the replay, just click on any of our links that we have posted up within this post, and then we'll send you off that link to watch that live information webinar. And then Jordan, you can talk about the Earn Online Academy later on, but that's really it. So thanks everyone for having me on here. Sorry, I just got to jump off and head to another meeting. So thank you. It was a great topic. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Thank you. God bless you. See you later, Paulo. Hi, Jazz. How are you doing? Long time no see. Thank you for hopping on here. Why don't you introduce yourself for us and tell us, how do you stay focused? I know your job is incredible. Tell us about your job and tell us, a little bit about your journey in this business and how you stay focused and what are some tips you'd give to people?
Sure. Well, I saw the topic for today's biz talk, so I thought I could actually use some tips and tricks too. So I love hearing from you guys, from coaches and mentors, people who have been doing this business for quite some time. So I think it's a good and important biz talk to watch, especially for newcomers. Anybody watching this replay. So I'm Jazz Dougal. Live here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I currently work in the film industry. Before that, I was working at manufacturing jobs, warehouses, things like that. Jobs that a little more labor intensive. Always been on my feet. I currently work in the film industry and also run this business. Right now on the side, trying to learn about the business, trying to grow it. But what's really important is, for tips and tricks, is just to stay focused and remember what your goals are in any aspect of life. For me lately, especially along with this business, has been health as well. So I've been trying to discipline myself to see and notice the differences of working out, changing my diet, and I've seen benefits come out of that. The same thing you can relate to online business is just discipline and committing to your work, committing to your training, even if it's a couple hours a day, and just learning so much. Like, I've maybe been in this business for maybe 4 or 5 months already, and I've learned so much already. Just practicing, just keeping at it. It's just kind of amazing, and I'll just love to see where I am in a year from now. But every day counts, every step of the way. Yeah. And we're still striking, Georgia, so hopefully there's some more Canadian shows and work happening. But
Yeah. You're so what are you working on now right now? Are you working right now in the film industry?
there's only like one show. I think this is the last week here. I was getting some days on it. I did a few days last week, and they're gonna wrap up this Sunday, and then after that, we don't know. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything for August. September there might be something, but I spoke to our steward at the union there, and he said they have a few meetings and stuff coming up. So we'll wait to see what that's going to be all about. Maybe there'll be some Canadian shows or something, but I don't know. It's just the start of the strike, so we don't know.
Well,
It's going to
lucky you
last.
have these business going for you.
Well,
in the
it's kind of
background.
good because now I got so much time now to actually focus on the business, which is great because at least I kind of have that time now, something else to fall back on. So and it's an important thing because you never know when, for example, something like this might happen in your job. There might be a strike or layoffs or something, but if you have something in your back pocket, like an online business where you can do it at home. You don't have to go to another job, or I don't have to look for another job that requires you starting back at minimum wage and at the bottom. So, yeah.
100%, because COVID really scared a lot of people, and so many people started during COVID and during the whole pandemic, and just I don't watch news, I'll tell everybody, I'll be honest, but I see a lot on social media. Like, I'm a social media expert, digital marketer, right? I'm on social media a lot here and there. So as I'm posting and as I'm doing, I'll see stuff. And obviously you hear it from people, and I look at things, and there's so much going on in the world right now. And to many it might be frightening. But to me, I feel like a lot of people are lost. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people are in very bad predicaments because of the pandemic that happened. They're in debt. They got their jobs lost. They had to stay up, unemployed, with just, spending all of their savings and living off of credit cards. And there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. And, there's just, I'm not going to go over everything. I'm pretty sure everybody knows, but there's an uncertainty right now.
Very
And
true.
Yep. And out of all the uncertainty in the world, I'm very certain that this business works. I'm very certain that if you put a little time into it, if you put your mind set and focused on working on your business every single day, you will succeed. See, the thing is, a lot of people don't seem to understand, that are not, business or goal oriented, or they're not crushing their goals. They're not really going towards it. Is if you're working, the thing is you do have a goal. Your goal is to get up in the morning, go to that job, and then come back home and eat and hang out with your family for a little bit, and then go to sleep and do the same thing. That's, kind of so much of the percentage of the world what they're doing. They're stuck in the system, the rat race, right? They're on that wheel. But the thing is if they looked outside of themselves and, like, literally seen, what could I possibly do to change this routine? How could I have a better life? How could I have a more healthier life, a healthier lifestyle, a happier lifestyle? Because at the end of the day, it's not just about money. It's about a lifestyle. Because it doesn't matter. You can make 10 grand a month. You can live a great lifestyle. Okay. We see people making, I just seen my business partner. She's on vacation all over the world. She made like $93,000 in just one day. I was like, whoa, she had all of that. I know her personally, like literally I gave her tips. I went on live with her. These people are real. They're my friends. And to see her make that much money in this business, and she's very humble. Okay. And she doesn't like one of those to show off or living extravagant life constantly, right? Just once in a while she'll do things like that, take trips and journey. She could do that. But it's very simple and easy if you just wanted to make, an average income, 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month to cover your expenses. Okay. It's not difficult to work on your goals and dreams every day. If you sacrifice some time and even some sleep, I'm going to be totally honest with you, because that's what I did. It's not that I had a job. I still have them, my 5 children. See this little twin here, Skylar? She was only 2 when I started this business, her and Gio. And they needed my attention. They needed to be fed. They needed to be taken care of. They needed to be potty trained. I was with someone at the time that, wasn't very supportive in this business. So I didn't have as much time as I have now. The kids are bigger. They're very, they're very independent. I taught them little things, and they're all just roaming the house right now while I'm doing this live. So, this is something that will literally give you freedom and give you that peace of mind. that you're searching for. There's a lot of people, their marriages are falling apart, their relationships are falling apart, their mind is falling apart. They're depressed because they're stuck in a certain lifestyle. The doctor says, take a pill. Well, how about if you was to think, what am I sad about? What am I upset about? What do I want? I want to change, right? So just getting a notification about our mastermind. Like there's people that's constantly helping us. Our beautiful leaders are just creating something for us to earn even more money online. They do that on a weekly basis. They give us free info. So think about that, guys. What is causing you to be stuck, to be unhappy? Why do you feel the way you feel? What do you want? What is the change you need? What is it that you so desire? Take it and focus on it and drive it to the top, literally. I know we had another business partner, but I think her internet wasn't working too well. So I'll go ahead. So as you've seen, my name is Georgia Williams. I'm a coach, president, and CEO. I started this business about 4.5, 5 years ago. And the first day I seen the workshop, I was so amazed. I was like, why haven't I seen this before? And I guess at the time it was only around for about 2 years, right? Maybe 1.5 years, which is, I'm so grateful I got like into the business and like back then, because I don't know where I would have been right now. But yeah, as soon as I seen it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is a gold mine. The products are incredible. I love the products. I so, want to use these. And the people had me sold, because my coaches, the one that I was assigned to, lived next to me. I was in Kamloops and they lived in Summerland. And the fact that they were close and I talked with them, I had an actual phone call, and they were just so loving and caring. They're my best friends right now. I call them mom and dad. And that was all like, that was the topper. I was like, hey, I'm starting this. These people are so normal. They're so good-hearted. This is God sent. I started this business, and in the first couple months, well, I'd say the first 11 days, I went through my training, got my ad set up, and I started to get leads. I started to get buyers. My biggest fallback was not staying focused on the training and the masterminds. You see, I was just explaining to you guys, I was just invited. I seen the little notification on my phone on the pull down. I was just invited to a mastermind that we have on a weekly basis. So, and that's going to help me to build my success even more, right? And those are free of charge. I wasn't attending those masterminds. I wasn't keep going through the training. I had my ad set up. I'm like, okay, this is for me. I'm just gonna, take care of my kids. And I was like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? I could have been making so much more money by going to the mastermind, by going through training, by staying focused. So I seen my mistakes, and I see my mistakes. Someone saying, with all due respect, it sounds too. I think this person's saying too good, but they spelled it wrong. Tyler, I'll answer that question because it kind of sidetracked me. With all due respect, Tyler, I understand it sounds too good to be true, but it's not. It's not. And let me tell you something. I put my time and work into it, and that's just what I'm going to go over. Because as soon as I realized, what am I doing? Why am I treating this like a hobby? Because in our masterminds and in our business partners in our group, they say treat this like a baby and watch how you boom to the top. Don't treat it like a hobby. This is your business. So literally, I started to treat it like, okay, this is like one of my children. I am going to take time out to do this business. And you know what I started to do, which, my sisters and mother would probably kill me. I stopped cleaning as much. I was a clean freak. I still am a clean freak, but I stopped cleaning so much. I stopped baking homemade bread. I stopped making like a meal for 2 hours straight. I'm like, okay, I have to stop this. Even though I'm a health freak and I have to make everything natural, I'm like, I have to stop this, and I have to buy some prepared natural foods. If the house gets a little messy, it's not a big deal. I have 5 kids. Oh well. I need to put more time into the business. Okay. Because when my kids go to bed at night, I used to clean the whole house. Clean the whole house, make little baked goods for the morning, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm not making as much money as I want to make. I'm making hundreds. I want to make the thousands. I got to work on my business a little more. So I started to stay focused on that. Moms, I know you know what I'm talking about. Even dads, you know what I'm talking about. Where you just take that time to just clean and try to do everything perfect. All right, I understand that. I'm a perfectionist. That's probably why my business grew. But at the same time, if you sacrifice a little bit of that, and I sacrificed even going to events, even going to outings. I sacrificed all these church activities. You know, I still went to church every Sunday, but everybody was calling us to church activities, potlucks, blah, 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 all these things. I was like, no, I need to work on the business. I need to work on the business. I need to work on the business. And I even put up a fence in my backyard and put a swing set and made a little park for my kids. Like I have them close by. I was like, go in the backyard, hang out with the babies for a little bit. I would tell my big kids so I can work on the business. They would. And I started to see so much success. I did this for about 2 months straight. I worked on my business a couple hours during the day, and then when the kids would go to bed, I'd work on it a couple hours at night. So 4 or 5 hours a day. I made my first $21,000 a month. Okay, I did it. And how silly would I have been if I didn't work on my business as much? Okay, so Tyler, if you put your mind to whatever it is that you so want to, do and that you so desire, you will reap those benefits. They'll come back to you 100-fold. And I did do that. Like even right now, after I'm done with this, I'm going to help my business partner set up an ad, and I'm going to do a few other things for my business. And I don't stop. I have a lot of energy. I do have a lot of energy. But the thing is even if you don't have that energy, get that drive in you and focus. Just like Thea was saying, eat healthier, exercise, do something to get your mind out of that fog. Because as much, I'm one of those that will tell you a lot of things that the world is doing to keep us so below. Okay? But I'm not going to go through all that today. But what I'm going to say is it wants to keep us in the daze. It wants to keep us in the fog. It wants us to just zone out on TikTok or WhatsApp or, Instagram. No, don't do that. There's money to be made in the online world. There's ads to be created. There's a whole empire to be built. Okay, and whatever it is your goal, if you're watching this and you're like, I don't want to do this business, but I have a goal and I have an achievement that I want to go towards. Okay, I want to achieve something. Stay focused. Write down your goals, like Des was saying. Make a vision board. I got a vision board. I have a Nirvana sticker on it. I can't go to concerts, but I put it, I wanted to put my favorite things on there, and that was like my first little favorite thing on there because I bought a Nirvana shirt. And I was like, I'm gonna put my favorite little stuff on here because I played a guitar, and I just got a new guitar, and it's over there. The kids were having a movie night, so they were playing it on the floor. So that's one of my goals, to finish the songs, because I learned like 2-3 songs, and I don't even I don't know the whole song. I learned a Nirvana one, I learned Metallica one, and I learned an Extreme one. And all of them I didn't finish. So it's like, that's not good, and just I have all these little goals. But besides that, I want to make even more money in this business to continue to help my foundation, to continue to grow, to continue to purchase properties, to continue to expand worldwide, even with this business, continue to advertise. So, so I stay focused, and on that vision board, you can put little things, and that's so as soon as I'm done with, a few little tasks I got to do in this business, and I'm helping people, and we're making some ad videos, I got to send Des is actually helping with some ad videos too. I know that Jazz was helping before too. So that same video that we were going over, Des is helping too. I'm gonna add all these videos to a certain app, and then I have my business partners helping, so we all work together, and then we give you the ad to put on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever. So you can collect leads, buyers, literally, and they will convert into checks, money in the mail, okay? Or direct deposit if you're in a different country rather than Spain, Canada, or US. Because in Spain, you get direct deposits. Different countries, you get direct deposits. In Canada and US, it's old school. You get checks for some reason. I like it though, it's fun. So yeah, and rehearsing that goal. Just keep saying it, keep thinking about it. You know, I was watching something and it was like, I was talking about the law of attraction. So I'm a law of attraction follower. So law of attraction is you believe in something and you say it and it happens. You believe so much and it happens. But they were saying, like, if you keep saying I am, or I have, you know, I have this or I have that, yeah, I already have it. It's gonna take you, it may take you a couple more months to get it. But if you say I receive it, or thank you for it, I receive it, it'll come faster. So I always say thank you and I receive it. And I receive it in Jesus' name. I always add Jesus' name in there, right? I'm Christian. And I go, whenever in the Bible it says, whatever you ask for in my name, it shall be yours. And he also says in Mark 11, verse 24, believe that you already received what it is that you prayed for, and it shall be yours. He talked about manifesting. See, a lot of Christians think that, like, they're like, oh, manifesting is evil. What is that? But Jesus talks about manifesting all throughout the whole Bible. Believe and you shall receive. You know, the thing when his apostles couldn't, they couldn't take a demon out of somebody. You know, they needed to pray on him, and he got upset with them because they said, we can't help them. We don't know them. He's like, haven't I taught you? You have to believe. You know, and that's what it was. They wasn't believing strong enough that they could even do that. And then it goes on that he rebuked it and everything. So if you believe that you already received what it is that you asked for, it shall be yours. So the thing about having a goal and being focused and receiving it is literally implanting in your mind that it's yours. It's not. Nobody can take it away. Not you, not nothing. Not even that job can take it away. As long as you stay focused on it and you believe that it's yours, and you just have to take those baby steps. Another huge thing is taking a step. That's exactly what you need to do. The first step is the hardest. Believe me, oh my goodness, there's so many people that it's like started the business, and then there's so many people that's on the sidelines like, I'm scared, but what if I don't succeed? But what if I can't be like you? But what if I? Well, what if you can? Did you think about what if you can? Don't be scared. What's the worst that could happen? You fail? Oh well, try again, and try again. Honestly, the only way you'll fail in this business is if you don't work at it, because it's a proven system, products, sales funnel, websites, everything created for you. It's like franchise. It's like Starbucks or Louis Vuitton or, you know, these big stores. You're not going, if you invest, you know, say in a huge franchise, you know you're going to make money in that franchise if you're in a good location. That's the same thing. If you literally invest your time and effort, you watch our free workshop and you sign up, you're going to receive the same info, the same information, and the same system that's got all of us successful. Now it's up to you. What are you going to do with it? Okay. I always like to talk about how, like, put it in the sense where if you bought a work truck, if you bought a work truck and you spent like $120,000 on a work vehicle, on a big, beautiful work truck, but you parked it in your driveway and you did nothing with it, you're not going to make no money with that. Okay. This is this big business, but instead of it being a vehicle or a plane, it's a rocket, and it can get you there very quickly. How? Because we're in the online world. These products that are sold on the back end with this business, the affiliate marketing company, people take literally 10 to 20 years to get where we get in a year, 6 months, a year and a half, to make that much money, to get that much bonuses. There's very high bonuses, huge incentives. Okay, sales from literally 2-3 weeks worth of salary all the way up to literally 3-4 months worth of salary just on one sale. let alone bonuses. You have a whole year of salary in just 1 month's bonus in this business. Crazy, crazy. So thank you. Did you want to add anything else, Jazz?
No, that was really good, Georgia. Yeah, very well said. Very well said. Yeah, I really enjoyed listening on that. That was a lot of useful tips there, that's for sure. For sure. But yeah, like you said, a lot of crazy stuff is happening in this world, especially right now. And yeah, it's important to, like you said, there's money to be made, and if that is your interest, a good goal to stay focused on for sure.
See, the thing is, people don't realize how important money is in this world. Like, oh, money is the root of all evil. Money could do a lot. Money could save a person's life. It could feed. Okay. They could feed homeless, poor people. They could buy medicine across the seas. They could put children. I think I'm thinking all about my foundation. That's what I'm thinking about. But I'm also thinking about you could feed your child. You could pay your lights and rent and groceries. You can get yourself a course if you want to do something or study something. We have actors in this business. We have even police officers. We have people that was in real estate, was ex-police officer, ex-real estate, still actors are following their dreams. We have people that are cartoon artists or digital art filmmakers. Okay, people are all walks of life, but they want to earn an extra income. Money is not the root of all evil. Money is good. You want to get money. You want to buy property. You want to be healthy. You want to be happy. It'll make you a great lifestyle. You can pay for a membership at a gym, buy a beautiful home, to travel the world with your children, do whatever you want, eat healthy. Okay, because the healthy food, they want to put a higher dollar on that healthy food. If you stay healthy, you're gonna live longer. Your mind's gonna get better, right? They don't want you to succeed. They don't want to see you up. They want to see you down. The system. Don't allow yourself to get stuck in that system, in that rut. Let's show you how you can get out of that system. All you need to do is watch our free workshop. This is not our workshop. This is our little episodes we do. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to go to our websites in this link. Add your name and your email. And once you add your name and your email, you're going to be taken to our workshop right away. And the workshop replay, I hosted that one. You're going to see me there. And if you come to the ones that are live, which is every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. PST, that's 3 a.m. In Barcelona. Actually, I think it's 2 a.m. Sure, 3 a.m. But check your local listing. It's 8 p.m. EST. If you are happy with watching the replay, just watch the replay. You don't need to keep watching them. Once you watch the workshop, you see what we set you up with, a sales funnel, a system, everything. Once you watch that, then your next step is to sign up. And when you sign up, you'll reveal the company, the products, how you're going to be making literally, 1.4K a sale continues to go flying high. And it shows you, we literally have your coaching call. So I'll screen share, I'll get on Zoom with you. If you're not comfortable on Zoom, that's fine. We'll just have a phone call. So, but I like to get on Zoom because I like to show people the products. I like to show them the website we're going to create them. I like to show them which website they want, create it. I like to show them the training, going through the training with them, just getting them a feel of what they're getting into, because you have 30 days to decide if this isn't for you. You can literally stop it, not continue, and go along with your life. But if you want to get started, you'll literally book your call and I'll show you everything. So thank you, Jazz. Thank you, everybody who participated today, even though you're not here right now. And God bless everybody. And we had some comments. Hi, God bless you. Maria from Ontario. I'm originally from Toronto, Ontario. Hi, Agnes, Paula's mom, watching from Canada. Good afternoon, beautiful. Happy you had your son with you. And yeah, Tyler was saying it sounds too good to be true. Tyler, when I first started, I want to say, I'll add this last part. The funny thing is when I first started, I didn't think it was too good to be true. I knew it was true. I knew it 100% because I knew the person who was in this business. I seen him. So I knew it was true. But I realized something. A lot of people will think that this business isn't true because there's a lot of scams out there. I didn't know that there's like these online businesses that are scams or pyramid schemes or MLMs. Everybody hates MLM. They mention all these companies. Oh, I hate those companies. It's not an MLM, and it's not a pyramid scheme. Those are illegal. We actually get tax slips, so it's all legal. It's all registered, right? This is a proper company that's been around since almost 50 years that we're affiliated with. And our community, that makes the websites, the sales funnel, everything's been around since over 6 years. And I also seen it in myself that I always have to double think. I have to search things. I'm one of those. I have to read the ingredients in food. I have to know it all. But with this business, there was something I felt like clicked. So you'll get that in life. You'll know that a lot of people don't use their intuition. And if your intuition is something telling you, it's in your blood, it's in your body, it's in your soul. You could feel things, right? And a lot of people don't go with their intuition. Go with your intuition, not what people say. Go with your feeling. If you have a bad feeling, don't go with it. But if you have a good feeling and everything seems good and you can't find fault, go with it. Don't care about what other people think. Because a million people told me, don't do the business, don't go. You're putting too much time and effort into it. You're advertising too much. And then look at me now, here in Barcelona, vacationing since like 4 months now. Okay, waiting for my new car to be delivered. Here in $1 million home with a lift. Like, you name it. All my kids are in these little training and activities, and it's just living life on the beach. Like, I couldn't be more grateful. Okay, so watch our free workshop. You'll see everything that needs to be seen, and then we'll add you into our Earn Online group. So if you can't see any of the links anywhere and you don't see a link on one of my business partners' pages, just reach out to them and tell them you'd like to watch the free workshop. Because whoever's page this is on, it means that I have coached them to be able to mentor you, and they can help you get started to train. So God bless, hit that link. You won't be disappointed. We will help you every step of the way to success, just like all my business partners that you've seen today. So love you all. God bless. Peace out from Barcelona, Spain.